Hey Suj, how's it, man? Back on
Yeah,
another episode.
hey, Mo Salah let us down last week, bastard.
Yeah. Um, this week we're gonna be talking about massive flops. Massive flops from Chelsea, massive flop from City, massive flops from United, massive flops in points. Basically, a perfect storm of total flops. That's what last week was.
Yeah, not for all, but for some, yeah.
So yeah, man, let's just get straight to it. There's a lot of injuries. Another flop for the week. A lot of injuries. They all slight doubts though. Pogba went off with the niggle. When he went off, he was limping for a while, and then he went off. So he's now in doubt. Martial still hasn't been given the green light, so not sure if he's gonna play. Uh, Son was another one that has a slight injury. Mendy, he came on and then he played in the Carabao Cup. Then he had swelling, and I'm like, whoa, yo. I thought at first I thought they were talking about BBC or that kind of swelling, but they're like, no, injury. I'm like, oh, okay. So he didn't play the FA Cup game. Now he's a doubt for this game here. So if you were banking on some defense, like jumping into that defense, then this would have been the place to go.
Yeah.
Um, Fabianski, very popular goalkeeper from amongst FPL managers. He's got a yellow on him, so he's also a bit like a massive worry. Digne, I want to kill this guy. He comes on. What's his name gets injured. Baines gets injured. He goes off. This guy comes on. You're like, right. Thank goodness, because I thought he wasn't gonna play, and he gets a red card. I'm like, who are you taking tips from, Gerard?
Yeah, I don't know. This guy, yeah, he's either all in or all out.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, see, it was terrible, man. Yeah. But anyway, so there's quite a few injuries, so people must really be careful about who they pick, especially
Yeah,
with this week being the double game week.
yeah. Well, it's only two teams, so it's not that massive of a double game week, but still two decent teams.
Yeah, no, no, for sure. So yeah, moving on to the players to watch this week. Now you can see my list is actually quite big this week because there's been good few people that have been going under the radar. A lot of the guys that are on this list here, at least on the green side, due to the double game week, of course, you know. But Sergio Aguero, he's been putting them together recently.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll have something to say about him.
definitely. No, he has been doing his thing, but I see you've got the basically a whole Wolves team.
Yeah, so for me, if you look at the Wolves team, I mean, this guy Saiz, if I'm saying his name correctly, Moutinho, this Saiz guy, he came from Norway. He's been playing quite a few games. I think one of the cheapest defenders. He's 4.2 and he scored a goal. And I
Yeah,
mean, as a whole, like, look, they got their first clean sheet in six, I think, like last weekend out, right? Or the last game week. But you can see in that team, like, you've got Moutinho who's scoring. I think he's got like he's been getting a couple of goals and points. Jimenez, how's this? Jimenez and Aguero both have the same amount of points, except that
yeah,
Jimenez is like buying a bloody VW Golf, and Aguero is like buying a fucking Bugatti.
yeah. But you're using that golf more often than you're using that Bugatti to
Yeah,
get the same
exactly,
performance.
exactly. So I'm saying like that's amazing. Like if you look, oh, I'm stuck with the striker. Should I pick Aguero? I'm like Jimenez is 5 point something. Bring him in. You know,
Yeah,
And then Ward Prowse is the one I wanted to make special mention of. I mean, he's got 3 goals in three. Southampton have been climbing the ladder, eh?
yeah. They have had a good run of form with the new manager.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm big up on him. On the negative side, I mean, these guys, the Richarlison, Anderson, Hazard, they've just been really off form. Although Richarlison did score in the last game,
Yeah, and he
but
has a
but,
couple.
but my worry now is without Digne, there's a bit of a risk that he might play out wide. And if he plays out wide, what are his chances of getting the points?
But that's his natural position out wide. I think he plays better there.
Okay, no, fair enough. I just thought that in terms of his points, if he's playing up front, that he'd be more likely to get the points.
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
also Hazard got a big thumbs down there, but I mean, anybody who's kept him so long, I mean, surely this is the game you kept him for.
Yeah, but come on, man. Let's just say, look, when everyone thought when Higuain is coming in, but he gained 0 points, or
Right,
rather paltry two. So isn't this the same thing, you know?
you can't buy a player by the name of Gonzalo has been and then expect him to light
Gonzalo
the
has.
Premier League up. I said it in the last show. So this was not he's not a world class player. I think
Yeah,
Sari yet that was the best he could do with the amount of money he could spend because
yeah,
surely there was lighties, but Owen said he didn't know. This was played under him before, so he knows what he's capable of. Because I
yes.
mean, why would they go out and buy him? I mean, if you wanna, they still in the Champions League. Wouldn't they wanna like? Oh, sorry, they're still in the Europa. Like, wouldn't they want to win that and get like a decent strike and set it up for next season? I don't know.
No, no. I think you're actually absolutely right. You know, but for me, that Sari guy, he's playing with fire there because they got smashed. Not they didn't lose, they got smashed. I think
That's
it's like the
right.
first time they lost by 4 goals from like since what, like 1996 or something like that.
Yours is really
Yeah,
your.
yeah. They've
That's
never
a
been smashed like that. You know, I can't remember Chelsea being smashed before.
And
So
who's that fake player you got on the picture there? I only know the new whitehead coon.
yeah. Hey, I couldn't find a updated picture, you know, because he's been off my radar for a long time.
Oh,
But
okay.
just one of the notes I wanted to put out there: Peter Beanstalk Crouch is back in the Premier League. I think bringing him triple captain, everything. 38 years old, no problem.
And he's walking into Burnley, who's on a bit of a up, so I think they're doing pretty well. Not because they got the draw against United, but I mean, they even in the games before that, they defensively seem to be putting it back together
Yeah,
again like it was.
despite the number of injuries they're having, they're actually doing pretty well. It's actually scary, you know.
Yeah, they're not.
I actually forgot to mention one of the injuries that is actually going to play a major part in the situation. Marwan Fellaini. No, he's going to be unavailable until March. Oh,
What
all
a bit
those
unavailable.
points.
He's gone and signed in China. He's unavailable forever.
You wish?
I'm telling you, he has signed and he's gone to China.
Are you
I mean,
serious?
yes.
Yo,
You're not
yo.
up to
Now I
date.
feel like celebrating.
You don't love you for lady anymore, that, or you never for
Yes.
lady in the
No,
first place.
well, let's be honest. We all have this tendency to write off people who were complete fantasy assets like Fellaini, like Fabregas. We gave Petr a nice send off, and Fabregas we just threw him there like, who was he? Who does he? He doesn't even exist. Shame that poor bugger. He leaves. He goes to Monaco. He's like, yes, I'm gonna play for Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry get fired 2 days later. He does shame. He deserves everything he gets. He should have come to United instead of going to Barca, and he should have come to United before he went to Chelsea. It was shame for him.
Yeah, water under the bridge.
Yeah. But anyway, let's
Water under the Stanford Bridge, yeah.
well, let's go straight to our captain picks for this week. Um, oh, actually, I didn't set it up here. Let me just get it up here.
Well,
Maybe you
you
can
know,
just talk me through it.
obviously there's going to be City Owens in there. It'll be Aguero and Sane.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, okay, Aguero and Sane, yes.
it could have easily been Sterling and Sane also, or Sterling and Aguero. You know.
Yeah, sorry, I was a bit slow on the uptake here. So,
Yeah,
who else did we consider? Was it?
Salah definitely because I mean, for me that's the game that's going to have the most goals this weekend.
What's the Salah?
Yeah,
Actually,
I know.
I would like to have a say about that. I mean, the Salah train, it kind of got derailed slightly this weekend. He didn't even touch the ball.
1 week, one out of so far the whole game week, whole season. Now this was on a path to scoring peaks again.
No, look, I don't disagree with you. If I'm not mistaken, Liverpool absolutely smashed West Ham the last time they played, and they actually have a good record against them.
Yes, exactly. And West Ham's newfound inability to defend lends to what's going to happen to them. I'm telling you, there's a 3-0, 4-0 coming there. I know City's got the double, but Liverpool are almost like the banker. You know, if I wouldn't go Aguero as captain, or if I went Aguero as captain, I'd be worried about his minutes with Jesus running around. But I'd never worry about that with Salah. I know he'll score, and I know he'll play.
Yeah, okay. But on the City train, you obviously got Aguero, but I mean, is there a real trouble that Jesus, because actually before I picked this list, I completely forgot. There's actually another list of captains that I wanted you to look at and tell me what you think.
Okay, yeah, that looks good. That should be who your captain for this week from City is. Exactly that one. You heard it here first. That player that will land on there will get you double-digit points.
Double digits, as in 2 in one game and 2 in the other game. Put
No,
together
no,
22. Yeah, no, look, Suj. I mean, City, they threw that game away against Newcastle, and I mean, actually, Newcastle's another one where you must like. It's a weird how they've been just pulling it out recently. Um,
yeah.
but I mean, to see City capitulate, it was weird.
Well,
And now they're
against
playing.
Leicester, so
uh,
I mean, it's
and
not like
sorry.
I say Liverpool drew against Leicester, so it's not like City actually threw it away. These teams are that good that they, like on any given day they can pull out a result. I mean, if things go their way.
Yeah, look, I mean, of course, you're not wrong, because I mean, it's possible that like they can get through these fixtures, but I mean, look who they're playing, right? They're playing Arsenal, they're playing Everton away, and then they're playing Chelsea. Now, no, I remember last week we were like, no, that's in the bag, you know. But now with his rotation and the Champions League coming up,
Yeah.
and with well, look, they were lucky they dodged a bullet. The fact that Liverpool didn't win their game.
Yes.
So I mean, what you said last week still holds true. They have to score.
Yeah.
You know, but with the rotation, that's where the real tough. To me, I would have said Sane was the banker, but he hasn't actually been finishing 90 minutes. He's played every game, so I mean, is he not due a break as well?
Yeah, look, if I had to choose one City, I'd probably go with Sane. He seemed the most likely because he went off early in the last game. I think it was on 70-something minutes.
Yes.
So that should actually bank him in for this double here. But
yeah, and his form's not. I mean, his form's still pretty good. But I still like concerned again that there's like the De Bruyne and that are all there, and the way the way the games are going right now, I really can't even predict. Like I really thought Arsenal were gonna be poor, and then Aubameyang still put it out. I'm actually not surprised that Aubameyang's not on our list here because he's also like a poor against the big sides. But City usually are good, and Aguero is usually great against all these big teams.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, I can see why you say Sane would be your pick. He's been the most consistent in that team for the longest time.
The last couple of weeks, yeah.
But what I find funny is that Sterling still has more points than him. I don't know how he did that.
Because Sterling is doing it consistently, but I mean, Sterling is more expensive in this one.
Yeah, he's much more expensive. That is true. You know what I'm missing from this list here is Pogba.
Doesn't he have a injury doubt on him and all that? Plus, we're away to Leicester. United got an away game, then it's Liverpool, then it's an away game, then it's Champions League, blah, blah, blah. So
yeah, plus I think he's probably due a rest. I'm sure he'll get rested for this game.
Yeah.
No, the reason I brought up Pogba is because Pogba, like, while Rashford didn't score, Pogba continued to score. Like, he scored again, you know. And that penalty thing really does make a difference when everyone else was getting bust by their Salah number one. I was the one person that went, I'm going to pick Pogba this week. And when it was 80 minutes, I'm like, I went ahead and picked not Salah, no salad, and I was going to get nothing. And then he got the penalty.
Yeah.
But yeah, you think Salah is still A for away, eh?
Yeah.
You wouldn't put Mane in this?
Well, if you have Salah, I'd rather captain him. But I mean, any Liverpool, because Firmino's on form, what's his name? Mane's on form.
Yeah.
They're playing a very weak defense. Any one of those ones.
I actually didn't check if Van Dijk is back in action. He didn't say anything about his injury, so I'm assuming he is back.
In the last game.
Repeat that?
He did play in the last game.
Right, he did, yeah. So he should be okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, there were a couple of things last week we mentioned that like it just didn't really come out, you know. Like it's difficult to get news at this stage of the season because like even the slightest thing, like where they pull up, like I think even Martial's one was he got injured in training. What does that mean, you know?
Yeah, but he
Uh,
just signed a new contract, so surely if he plays, he'll get something.
yeah, I'm sure he'll definitely be in the lineup. But okay,
Yeah,
so I'm pushing you on who's this? You said you say Salah, you definite Salah, even though there's a double game week.
yeah.
Okay, and well, before we go off the thing of the double game week, what would be your strategy here? Because I mean, a lot of people are mentioning maybe they should play a chip, even though it is only two teams. What would you say about that?
Look, I had a look at it, but with this double being happening here in Game Week 27, there's an inevitable blank. So bringing
Yes, yes,
even
yes. I forgot
so
about
even if you
that.
play, yeah, even if you play a free hit this week, I just with two teams only playing a double, the free hit just doesn't do it for me. For me personally, the free hit would more be used for in two cases. One, if I want to maximize the doubles, if there's more than two teams, obviously, and one if I don't have enough people playing in that blank, then I can instead of shipping them out, I can just free hit and suck it up and move on.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely an argument to be made for that. I might have said what my thinking was that you might play the free hit this week to take advantage of the double because I think not many people would have Aguero and Sane and Salah in the team at the same time. So this free hit week would be like a chance to kind of put all those players in and get rid of all your non-performing, and then when you go back to normal next week, knowing you don't have that many City players, you're not exposed for the fact that they're going to play Chelsea and they're going to play Champions League. You know what I mean?
Fair
So because I
enough,
mean,
but
there's not. I don't think there's too many. Are there many people that have City, like say defenders? I don't
I
think
don't,
so.
I don't think so. But I mean,
Yeah,
that
most
free hit
people would
will
either
come
have
with.
Sane or maybe Aguero.
Yeah, but then what happens when that roulette wheel starts turning and decides, oh, wait a minute, let me start Mendy, Jesus, and whoever else, and both Sane and Aguero don't start. Then what?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, look, I guess that is a good case to make there. Yeah, well,
But look, it
if you
depends
wanna.
on where you are in the league, man. If you're at the bottom and you wanted to take a chance and get up there, Jared, you might as well try. Might as well try that free hit and let it, let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah, fair enough. Okay, so that's it for this week. Hopefully, you guys will be able to take advantage of the double game week somehow. You know,
Yeah.
but if you
Good luck.
can't,
Look, we
or
didn't even mention the Everton assets like Sigurdsson and stuff like that. I mean, there's Keane and stuff. So just adding on to that quickly before we go, that free hit thing. Look, you're going to bring in um, Everton assets as well. So you'll have six double game week players. I think that's quite a bit to have on a free hit chip. You should get some decent points.
but considering that Everton are playing, they're playing Wolves who are on the up, and then they're playing City.
But
I'm
they
not
don't.
I'm not too confident of their chances.
I think they'll chow Wolves and they will score against City.
Okay, okay, but I'm gonna pay attention to the Liverpool West Ham game. Hopefully, you're
Yeah,
wrong this week.
hopefully.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers.